kill Raz and get a little shut-eye, and then be disappointed by the ball. That sounds like the perfect day. And you know what else is perfect? The morning run around. Let's get into some WoW news. Oh man, Scalecommander. This little bitch. So this guy is the final boss in what will be the next raid in this expansion. And he looks like a bad boy. Let me tell you, he looks like some... there's a few hints about the Void. Now, by hints, I mean it's very obvious. It's very fucking in your face that the Void is going to be part of this in a major way. So here's a first look at Scalecommander's new boss arena. Yes, you sure won't want to avoid these beautiful sights. Find out more about Scalecommander. So again, Scalecommander is the final boss. He's the little Drakthir guy that was running around being a little bitch when we were doing our quest line. So if you haven't seen him yet, or you're wondering who he is, he's the one who was messing around when we were doing our quests and ruining everything. So after you defeat the Echo of Neltharion in the Aberrus raid, you can teleport to the final hallway and discover a beautiful Scalecommander Sarkareth boss arena. I don't even know how to say his last name. When you first teleport up, you are greeted by a remarkable sight. A surprising amount of void elementals surrounded by a beautiful skybox. In front of you is a shallow void pool that you can swim in. This seems to be the skybox that we previously datamined. So let's check out some of the... Damn. What the hell? So this last room is like completely different from the rest of the raid. Obvious hints at the void here. What is up, Mo Drizzle? Good morning, Moody. Thank you for the heart. No void whatsoever. Yeah, just a few hints. Subtle hints of the void in this final part of the raid here. Very interesting. Now, you have to look really hard to know that the void is present here. But it certainly looks like it is, and it certainly looks like the void is going to be part of things to come here. Look at all these damn void lords. Damn. Oh, and there's that's obviously Neltharion, a.k.a. Deathwing, up there in the top. Interesting. And then two more. So looks like you're gonna take down some void packs before you get to him. Some little bit of pre-boss. Huh, what void? Yeah. Sarkareth. Okay. Yeah. Those are just some locked blueberries. Chill out. Yeah. Chilling, exactly. So interesting. So a couple of void mobs that we gotta fight before we get to the boss here. And then this looks like the boss fight room. Surrounded by some sexy void, and then chains going to... Oh, looks like multiple platforms. I wonder if we're gonna drop down. Again, I think they're going with the untested last boss style of this, so we're not going to really see what this boss fight's all about until it goes live. And then this is an interesting one right here. We'll talk about this in a second, but this window down here, there's a specific boss that there are Void Lord that looks very familiar with. Again, a lot of stars and voidiness going on here, different views of this room. What does this window remind you guys of? Because I thought of one old god in particular when I first saw it. And you guys could tell me if you think I'm right or wrong. Doesn't this look like Yasharaj? Doesn't it kind of look like Yasharaj? I know it doesn't have the multiple eyes, but I don't know what... Maybe these are hints at that. But I don't know, the horns, the swooping up down here... That looks like Yasharaj to me. Now, if you forgot, this was the old god that was ripped out of the planet and killed by the Titans. I mean, this is the old god that is supposedly dead. He is the dead. He is not N'Zoth dead. He is ripped out, ass torn open by Titans dead. So, it's interesting to see his little window here. And, I mean, I think this is what it looks like. I think this looks like Yasharaj, personally. But very interesting indeed. Let's see, there's a video here of this pool. So there's like a void pool in the center of this room. Oh, shit. Are those candles? They're like candles. They are candles. Interesting. Is this guy swimming in the void pool? Looks like he can't go. What's that debuff he's getting? He's getting a stacking debuff. I wish he'd put his mouse over it so we could see what it says. Interesting. So a little shallow pool in the middle, and there's a bunch of stuff. Tidewell coming in with the sub. Thank you, Tidewell. We could have had a baby. 9 months. Thank you so much, Tidewell, for being a Death Knight of our Scourge. New old god. Do you think that could be the 5th new old god? Oh, in that window? Maybe. Maybe. I didn't think about that. Interesting stuff, that little pool in the center of the room. Again, just some subtle hints at some void shit going on here. Not much in your faceness going on, but a subtle hint, indeed. Yeah, here's the window again. You think this could be the new old god? There have been hints at a 5th old god, maybe. Maybe that's what this is, but to me it looks like Yasharaj. I don't know. I don't know. Could be wrong. But again, this is all just speculation. The center of the boss platform itself also moves like running water. What is they talking about? Oh. Oh yeah, under the glass, it looks like running water. That's interesting. Cool stuff, cool stuff. Definitely a cool room. That is all in terms of that. Yeah, we see loot, but none of that really matters to me right now because it's all kind of just data mine bullshit. Interesting stuff. This room is definitely something that we'll be spending some time in, and special water. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see more of that later on.